Alright guys, Mike from Outside Chronicles here on our first day on our 3-night, 4-day canoe trip. It's Tuesday, it's a beautiful day. We're on Blue Mountain Lake right now at the public launch. You can see just beautiful mountains behind me. Nice looking lake. It's going to be a really fun experience. My kayak is ready to go, all loaded up, and I'm looking forward to it. One of my fellow paddlers is here. We're just waiting for a couple more, and we will launch here soon after we shuttle the cars back and forth between here and Tupper Lake. Our third lake. This is Utowana Lake. We just came from Eagle Lake. There was a narrow paddle between the two. You can see off to my right shoulder here, there's an airplane hangar. Pretty cool. Another beautiful, beautiful lake. here, going on to Fork Lake. There might be some portages between the two lakes, depending on if the water's higher. The rain came and the rain went, so hopefully it's still drizzling just a little bit. Hopefully it'll clear up for the rest of the day. So we made a little bit of a wrong turn, went down our channel for a ways over Beaver Dam, and we're back on track, but it's a long paddle to the end of the lake. We think we have to go kind of straight away here to the next lake, Fork Lake. Guys, we made it through the portage between Raquette Lake Outlet and Forked Lake, or Forkhead Lake, so it doesn't sound like Fourth Lake. And we're starting out heading over to our next camp, which is just before the falls on this lake. So we're heading out that way and gonna call it a day after we paddle to there. Alright, so we're heading out. We're going to go through this gnarly rock field. Tim's going to actually try it out, see if we can float through it. We're going to see if we can float our boat through it. river. We just finished the portage between Buttermilk Falls. Now we got about a 7-mile paddle to our takeout at Long Lake. All right, Tim, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Favorite part of my trip was just being out here in the woods.
How about your least favorite part?
The canoe carries.
All right. And what was the favorite meal you prepared for yourself?
Eggs and sausage for breakfast.
Yummy. And what about the favorite piece of gear you brought on the trip?
My kayak. I mean, well, my hammock and my kayak.
Hammock and your kayak. All right. Very good.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
Hi, I'm Jim.
I
have a problem.
Jim, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Favorite part of the trip is anytime on the water, it was awesome. Just the whole paddling down the river and rivers and part of the lakes.
And what was your least favorite part?
Least part of the trip was the very first canoe carry we did.
Okay.
It was, watching him fall was also a pretty good one too.
Can someone help me? I'm trying.
That's where you can point.
All right, we'll have to do that in post. We'll have to fix that in post production.
No, you could have videoed it.
All right, what were we on? What's your favorite meal of the trip?
Oh my God! Without a doubt, it was my turkey dinner last night. Turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy.
Oh,
couldn't have gotten much better than that.
Awesome.
Yeah, no salt. Well, might have been some.
And
you should have been videoed.
And what was your favorite? What was your favorite gear you brought on the trip?
We're gonna have to go with the toilet paper in the outhouse. Didn't bring the outhouse, brought the toilet paper.
Awesome.
Can we pull you out now?
All right, Danica, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Favorite part would be on the Marian River when I was ahead of everybody and the water was like glass, so it was like a mirror image. Felt like I was flying. That was awesome.
What was your favorite or your least favorite part of the trip?
Least favorite part would be looking for the campsite at night, being so dang hungry.
And what was your favorite meal?
The eggs in the morning after that. The eggs with peppers and cheese. It was so good.
And what was the favorite piece of gear you brought?
Oh, that's a tough one. The kayak, because it was so much lighter than everybody else's.
So we just finished our 3-day trip. Turned out to be a 2-night trip, but we arrived at Long Lake, the boat launch here, and it was a really successful trip. I enjoyed myself, and I gotta go through what my favorite part of the trip was. My favorite part of the trip was definitely the variety between paddling lakes, paddling the rivers, going through some of the connecting marshy lands. I didn't even mind some of the portages. I'm not sure which the correct pronunciation is. We'll call them canoe carries. Between places, definitely the camaraderie among the people that I went with. So those are the top parts for me. The least favorite parts for me was some of the monotony on some of the longer lakes. There were some fairly long paddles on flat land, and you just saw the end of the lake and had to press forward and keep paddling. And my favorite food was definitely bacon and avocado. I had bacon and avocado for breakfast, and I also had it for dinner. A close second was my MCT powder that I put into my coffee, and I even put it into just plain water, and that was very good. Chocolate flavored, went well with the hazelnut coffee. And my favorite piece of gear was definitely my gloves. I think my hands would have been torn up if I didn't have the gloves. A close second was my DIY PVC cart that helped during the canoe carries and held up really well. One minor little design flaw with the axle, but overall really worked out well. I do want to say that I'm really grateful for having this opportunity to come on this trip, and I'd like to thank Tim, who runs his own adventures and fitness company, and we were testing one of his planned trips, and he put together the route and got us all together. It was just a great trip and a great experience. Talk to you guys later on my next adventure.